Good morning. So this is the reading for Thursday, May 23rd. And so let's see a little bit about our past. Okay, there is a lot happening today energetically. So we do have the full moon in the sign of Sagittarius. We also have Venus moving into Gemini. So the sun already moved into Gemini, and now we have Venus moving into Gemini. So this is like flirtation, and conversations around relationships are absolutely going to be highlighted here. There is also, with the full moon in Sagittarius, there's a lot of truth that's going to come to the surface. Sagittarius is about truth. It is about seeing things from a big picture perspective too. So it could be that as well. If you don't have any kind of truth that needs to come to the surface, you might start to understand just a situation from that 30,000 foot view. What does it really look like? What's really happening here? So there's a lot that's happening today, and there's a lot that's going to happen in the next couple of days as well. And it's kind of been like this. It's all positive turns. It's not like some of the other tumultuous astrology that we've been dealing with earlier this year. So looking at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups, not surprised to see this energy. And so this is about steps forward, those kind of initial steps forward when it comes to going after that emotional fulfillment. And so usually this does indicate some sort of love relationship, but it really can be whatever really gets you motivated, whatever speaks to your heart and kind of aligns with your passions, that would be also indicated. When I look at the past energy here, so I am getting the Ten of Swords, Hermit, and the Sun. Definitely healing from some sort of painful ending. But this is showing up in the past. And so, I mean, literally that you were healing from something here that did cause you a lot of pain. The Hermit's looking directly at it, but the Hermit is also laser focused on that star that's within the lantern. That is the star card. That is Aquarius energy. So that is about going after your dreams, going after your wishes. There was something here about in order to go after what you want, in order to get your dreams, you had to heal from some sort of ending. With the sun showing up, this tells me that you either have completed that journey or you're at the end of that journey. You are starting to see more better days than bad. You are starting to see the bright side in everything, literally with the sun. And when I look at the current energy here, so I'm going to start with the Knight of Cups. So this is about movement. This is moving in a direction that aligns with what you want. We have the Queen of Wands showing up. And so you could be making an offer to somebody here, somebody that you are very passionate about. There's a lot of attraction here with this person, a lot of chemistry. If it's not that, then it tells me that you are going after exactly what you want here. What also is showing up are these two cards. So we have the Nine of Swords and we have the Four of Pentacles. And so there is this kind of fear around your foundation. So you might still be healing. You might still be healing. If this is showing up, this indicates that there's still like a little bit of insecurity that lies within you around this. Am I going to have to give too much of myself? Am I going to be able to handle something like this? What is it? What's really unfolding here? And it's this fear around really shaking the foundation of who you are. That's what's showing up. And when I look at future energy here, so we have the Three of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the Lovers. So Three of Wands, Knight of Wands, and Lovers, this has definitely been some sort of journey. For some of you, you would be at the end of this journey. Everyone's going to be a little bit further along. But what I'm really picking up is if you picture it as like a bell curve, you're on the other side of it. You're definitely on the other side. Where you fall on the other side of that peak, of that mountain, it's going to be different for everybody. But with this Three of Wands, it's about recognizing the journey and understanding why things played out the way they did and really not letting things move backwards. Because with the Knight of Wands, you just want to move forwards here. You want to just keep moving forward. You want to go after exactly what you want here with that Lovers energy. Lovers is about choice. It is, it's a choice to be in love and to be with a certain person and to give your time and energy into a relationship. It is a soulmate type of card where there is a really strong spiritual connection between two people. Let's get some additional detail here. Tell me about the Ten of Swords, Hermit, So when I look at the past here and I see the Ten of Swords, I'm getting the Judgment with it. So this was a decision that you made. You made a decision. This wound is coming to the surface. I can't live in this type of energy anymore. I need to move on. I can't sit here and dwell on all of the painful memories or whatever happened here in the past, painful ending of some sort. Hermit and the Devil are showing up. And so the Devil does represent some sort of unhealthy attachment. This is letting go. This is actually breaking cycles. This is breaking patterns, unhealthy patterns, something here that was holding you back. You are making a decision, or you did in the past, to let this go. Sunshine, Nine of Wands. And so what's happening is you're starting to see those better days. So it's not showing up just yet because this would be part of that healing process. So you're still keeping people at arm's length, but this isn't going to happen much longer. So if you're still in this energy of Nine of Wands, keeping people at a distance, you're going to start letting your guard down, but it has a lot to do with where you are in your healing cycle. With the Knight of Cups, I'm getting the Hermit. Let's get the Queen of Wands. Knight of Cups and the Hermit. You put a lot of thought and energy into whatever your next steps forward. When you go to make an offer to another person, you want it to come from a place that is sincere and from a place of feeling very secure about yourself and what you have to offer to another person. That is coming through pretty loud and clear. And so this has a lot to do with this journey that you've been on. So you might be at the place where you're healed enough to make an offer to another person. And it has a lot to do with your self-confidence. A lot here. The Nine of Pentacles has been coming across as a very self-confident card. It's because you're able to create your own abundance. And when you're able to take care of yourself and you're not relying on other people to support you, it comes with a different mindset. You know that you can tackle anything. When you can create everything for yourself, it's not about want, or it is about want, not need. And so really strong in that perspective. That's what's allowing you to go after this person. It's what's motivating you to move forward. And here's where this, here's where the kind of hesitation comes into play, and we'll just call it a hesitation because it's a little bit of insecurity. It's a little bit of healing still. So with the Nine of Swords and the Four of Pentacles, I am getting the Two of Pentacles. So you are working on trying to find that balance. You're trying to figure out exactly how do you stop those thoughts maybe before they happen? How do you address them as quickly when they do? And it's about, okay, well, I want this relationship more than I want to live a life of fear. And I want this and I want to go after this. And I just need to figure out a way to kind of put everything into balance here. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. Lovers. So with the Three of Wands, Nine of Swords, this journey was about getting over your fears. It was about breaking that cycle. It was about not repeating old patterns, ending something here, dealing with the pain connected to it, not just sweeping it under the rug to be addressed later. Now, you're doing it now. Knight of Wands, Hanged Man. This is about seeing things differently, and what that's doing is it's giving you a reason to move forward. It's helping you to understand what your next steps need to be. It's clearing the path for you because now you can see things from a different perspective. Whereas when you're in the weeds, when you're kind of walking through the forest, it's really hard to see the path because there's all these trees, there's bushes, there's other things in the way. But if you're rising above everything else, it makes it a lot easier to look down and say, oh, that's the path that I need to take. That's exactly what you're doing, and that's what's really propelling you forward. With the Lovers and the Queen of Swords, so again, really decisive action taken here with that swords energy. Love to see that because you're transforming. You've been going through this process. There's a lot of butterflies here, so that's all about transformation. And it's being very clear around what it is that you want, which looks like it's this relationship. And so it's about, okay, well, in order for me to move forward, in order for me to embrace this, I do need to let go of some of this fear and whatever this unhealthy pattern is, I have to let it break. I have to deal with the pain. And so that's kind of where you are in this entire scenario. It's like no matter what fear comes to the surface, you need to figure out a way to address the fear so that it doesn't hold you back from going after exactly what you want. So this is the reading for Thursday. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.